Hello there, I'm Terry Pappy, and I'm here with video 2 in my 5 video series about improving your website's profitability. And what's great about this is you can actually go to better3.com and download your copy of all 5 steps to improve your website. And they're really simple. You should be able to do them on your own without getting your tech guys involved or your marketing guru or whoever you're working with who is taking care of your website. So in the first video, I talked about your primary message. The second video, this video, is all about agitation. Now, what I mean by that is you want to agitate your prospect. So when they come to your website and they read your primary message, so they know, ding, 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 this person can help me, but they still are kind of not too sure, buyers today are very skeptical. They're quite cynical, in fact. They think they're going to be taken. So we have to help them navigate those decisions and start building that relationship. And the way we do that is through the copy and the imagery on our website, the way things flow. Now, when I develop conversion websites, the second thing I do is create the loss aversion or the agitation, which all comes from Don Miller's, back there, Story Brand, which is a great book. I highly, highly recommend it. And so I use the influences from Donald Miller's Story Brand, but I also bring in a lot of unique empathy that caters specifically to my client and the audience that they work with. And it comes really nicely together in these conversion websites. Anyway, I don't want to toot my horn here. I get so excited when I work on them because they work so well. So getting back to agitation, the purpose of agitation is you need to kind of grab that prospect by the shoulders gently and say, if you don't make a decision about something, whether it's working with me or doing something else, you've got to get help or things are going to get worse. So think about that. So the way I explain it in the guide, don't forget, it's free download. You can go get it on better3.com. I'm sorry. I just get carried away with my own funniness. Anyway, agitation. So the way you actually craft this, and it's in your copy, okay? And you can do this. You don't really need a copywriter to do it. Just sit down and write out all of the things that your client is actually struggling with. Like, what are their problems? What is it doing to their business? How is it making them feel? What are some of the influences that come in if they don't take action that is going to happen? So if you don't move forward with me, your life is going to fall apart. Basically, you don't want to go to that extreme, but you get the point. So what you want to do is you want to craft a little bit of copy that really creates the distinction around this is actually what's going to happen if you don't take action, whether it's with you or with someone else. Because so many people, they'll read things, they get exposed to things, and they're like, okay, that sounds nice. And then they move on. It's like the ADD society that we live in. It's like people don't stop long enough to really absorb something. And that's why we have to use so many different means to actually create this awareness and get our message in front of our target audience. So when you're looking at agitating your prospect, you want them to make a decision to either opt in to your lead magnet or whatever freebie you're giving them to build your list, so then you can continue nurturing that relationship. They can get to know you, start to trust you a little bit, maybe test some of your other stuff out. Or you want them to go, this really isn't for me. This is not a fit. And that's not your ideal prospect. You want them to move on. So when you agitate, you kind of show the mirror to them and you're basically saying, hey, this is your business, your life, and you need to take action in some form to actually improve things for yourself. So let's go do it. And the clearer you are about that, without being manipulative, obviously you don't want to terrorize them with, oh my gosh, this horrible thing's going to happen. No, just be real, be a friend, like you would give any good friend some advice if they were facing a difficult decision. That's kind of how you have to approach it. So as you're kind of just drafting out some copy, just really get like closer to how that prospect's decision-making process is, and what are they thinking of? Like, what are they afraid of? What are they concerned about regarding money or investing, or have they been burned before, right? So all of these things need to go in the agitation. So you need to acquaint them with action versus inaction. So hopefully that's helpful. That's the second step in the 5-step process of improving your website's profitability. And don't forget, you can go get the guide online. Anyway, thanks for watching video number 2. Stay tuned for video number 3. It's coming soon.